3 people are recovering today after a single car crash sent all of them to the hospital. The crash happened on First Avenue between Allens Lane and Lohoff Avenue. An SUV swerved off the road and into a sign at St. Matthew's Church. Police believe the driver lost consciousness behind the wheel due to a medical condition. There is no information tonight on their condition. A Petersburg man is facing a felony charge tonight after leading police on a car chase through Knox County early this morning that lasted for 2 hours. Vincennes police responded to a crash on Willow Street where they say the driver, Joshua Hindman, tried to leave the scene. Officers say when they arrived, Hindman appeared to be intoxicated as he got into his car and drove away swerving. Vincennes police pursued Hindman for nearly 2 hours. Officers deployed 4 stop sticks before that chase came to an end just south of Stillman Road. Hindman was taken to the Knox County Jail. He is facing several charges tonight, including resisting law enforcement and reckless driving.